Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today it's going to be a TVZ Midrank Madness, although it's Masters level, featuring Seryu and a barcode player who is purple. It's going to be a custom match based on the colors on site Delta, bottom right. It's going to be Seryu from the Gosu T team and also from the Gosu B team. It's going to be a barcode player. All right, so ZVT here on site Delta. Midrank Madness is my weekly examination of what's going on in the middle ranks of StarCraft 2 ladder. This replay was sent to Sniper Monkey at the email address or maybe posted to my Discord server in the Submit a Replay StarCraft 2 channel. Either way is good. And let's go ahead and see what the opening gambit is here today. So, 17 hatch. Interesting. A little bit later than the 16. And the gas timing says Reaper Expand here from Seryu. Seryu was featured in a 3v1 Archon match. 4v1. Anyway, the pool comes down at 18 supply, so we've got ourselves 17, 18... No gas? Maybe 3 hatch before gas? Long distance mining? Okay. Not entirely sure what this opening is here, but a Reaper's on the way from Seryu. And an expansion's on the way as well. Are we scouting? Yes, we did scout the hatch. Still no gas. Okay, so we're gonna go 400 minerals. 2 queens are on the way. And I have no idea. There we go. So we got a third base here at 2 minutes and 15 seconds with no gas on the way still. And this Reaper's name from Kevin is Thonk. Thing. Thong. Thong. Alright, so Reaper name Thonk here is like, okay, slowlings, no big deal. Checking for a third base up this direction. There's not one. Intriguing. Maybe we check the other potential third base location here on site Delta. Dude, this is the weirdest. What? Why? Why barcode? Why are we not getting speed here? It's almost like the replay's broken. Like, I don't know that I've seen a Zerg player open up with weird hatch timing, weird pool timing, no gas, in order to get the third hatch like 15 seconds earlier than if you just gone 16, 18, 17. At least they're getting queens? Slowlings. And the Hellions pop out just in time to take care of these slowlings, barbecuing them up. And the mule is saved. Alright, Seryu. Who is... Okay, so now we've got 2 gas coming down and at 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Popping at that time. I'm just confused. I am just confused as to what the Zerg player is doing here. And then taking double gas at your main base, starting at 4 minutes. Okay. Holy Hannah. This is a weird, weird TVZ. But again, Midrank Madness. 4 queens, yep. Enough to repel these 4 Hellions and Thonk. Snipe the creep tumor. 1 queen is not enough. Snipe another creep tumor. So barcode just struggling a little bit to get the queens in position to protect their creep tumors. Checking for weird stuff like a proxy starport. Yeah, so just... Alright, this kind of looks like me, which is okay because I'm diamond level, right? Just struggling to defend my creep and my creep tumors from roving bands of Hellions. Third base here from Seryu, sub 5 minutes. Okay. And double an engineering bay for this wall. Fair enough. Where am I with this? Worker status? Yeah, why am I not seeing command cards up here? Anyway, another couple tumors down. So how many tumors have we killed here? It doesn't actually show us on that units lost tab, unfortunately. Roach Warren finally comes in from barcode. So we have some idea of what's going on here. Lair's on the way, so probably roaches, ravagers. Gonna get a little roach speed in the play here too. Pretty viable in this matchup, at least until Marines and Marauders get out in numbers and they start getting 2-2 and 3-3 upgrades and all sorts of bad stuff. For those roaches and ravagers, they'll start to disappear real fast. And yeah, again, bam, another tumor gets sniped. Like, this is some really nice Hellion patrolling stuff. No way they force a cancel. They're going to force a cancel on this. They're going to force a cancel on this. Oh my gosh, they killed it! That should have been a cancel, so that was technically forcing a cancel, but the Zerg player didn't get the cancel, and it just got killed instead. Alright, so based on the first 6 minutes here, I'm going to say that Seryu wins this game. That is my prediction, and I am sticking to it, man. This is like, why? A bit of a supply block from Seryu here. Because again, this is not GM pro level stuff. One of these players is apparently Masters. I cannot imagine it's our Zerg player barcode. I'm just going to say it. Nothing about their play tells me this is a Masters level player, but you know, sometimes Masters and GM level players are really good and they have their own ways of doing things and brings, you know, they bring creativity into the matchup. Dude, that tumor got sniped as soon as it pooped out of that queen's butt, man. Totally sucks. Another tumor sniped. There are so many queens though. There are 8 queens. Like, the queen production here from Barcode's been pretty fantastic. Can't get mad about that. Replacing the 4th base, no real complaining there. Going for double Evo chamber. Yeah, this is a build I like to do sometimes. Like, a lot of roaches, get him speed, get him 1-1, make some ravagers. Just a nice, fun composition to play with. Not quite as fast. Oh, okay, we're going to lose some stuff here. But tumors are going down. Oh, you can't cancel tumors. Must have died. All right. Tumors down. I mean, that is 3 Hellions have been killed, but this creep spread should be a lot further along than it is based on the queen numbers that Barcode has been producing here. I mean, this is bonkers. This is super bonkers stuff. Third hatch, macro hatch rather, on the way here from our Barcode player. Roaches are up, no Ravagers yet. Tunneling Claws and Burrow on the way. Alright, that's fun. And this is a nice little 7.5 timing attack here with Marines and Medics. No siege tanks in this play, but recognizing, okay, roaches are a little bit slow. I can get into this main base, maybe kill some stuff before the roaches respond to it. Yeah, so they kill 1 roach, and then that guy gets left behind to get obliterated, and we drop down here again, and the roaches do not respond to this. Oh, there are just more roaches here. Okay, fair enough. So roaches low ground, roaches high ground. Roaches high ground, roaches low. Wow, why am I tongue twistering that? Roaches high ground, roaches low ground. That's the spirit. Some more and more roaches, just roach. I mean, the Marines and the Medivacs are telling us this isn't any kind of a mech play out of Seryu. This is Marines, Marauders, 2-2s on the way for the Terran player here. The creep tumors, man, just the death of the tumor today. I feel like we used to get creep tumor loss numbers. Really do. Meanwhile, 3 kills here from Thonk. Not a bad play from a Reaper at all. Combat shield coming in. What do we got? Roaches. No. Gosh. Transfuses up. Roach down. Roach down. Roach down. Queen transfused and kept alive. Resources lost here are over double for the Zerg player. 1,500 resources lost to 600 lost for the Terran. This has been some pretty cost-efficient harass. Pretty consistent harass, too. I like what we're seeing from it. Finally, 14 Ravagers get fired up. Where are they, though? Where the heck are these 14 Ravagers? Oh, right up here. Okay, so a bajillion. It's a maxed out Roach Ravager army at 9 minutes from Barcode. Again, Roaches and Ravagers are heavy on supply, so it's not a very tough army for a maxed out army, but puts out a lot of damage. A little bit squishy here. And I mean, honestly, I think a push out would be amazing. Oh, these two queens getting picked off. Constant scans and still just killing tumors and keeping the creep to this side of the map. And that's another killed hatch or cancel. Canceled that time. Ooh, Corrosive Bile's getting some connections there. Not what you want to see if you're Seryu, but probably trying to micro in 2 places at once, which is a little bit tougher. Midrank Madness. Again, if you want me to cast your Midrank Madness game, send it to Sniper Monkey at the email address in the description. Subject Midrank Madness. Make sure it's Platinum, Diamond, or Gold. Or, I don't know, Masters maybe too. We'll see. All right. Oh, gosh. Nice concave here from the turn. Just stutter stepping into this army. Eating it alive. 1-1 versus 2-2 upgrades. Corrosive Biles are getting some decent hits. Siege tanks are not sieging up, and maybe it's just because they don't want to be targets for Corrosive Bile, but you... Every Roach and Ravager died there, man. 40 Roaches, 14 Ravagers have died. Resources lost are now 8,000 to 4,000 in favor of Seryu. So this is going really poorly for our Zerg player today. This is, in fact, I don't know if it could go too much more poorly based on what we're seeing here. Those Roaches and Ravagers did not get the value they needed to. Not even close. No kiting on display. Just kind of stood there. Wow, the Marines and Marauders stutter stepped into your face. 3-3 is on the way. And this hatch is going to die. There's just no army. And nope. I don't know how this game really continues. I'm going to be honest with you. That's a hatch down. Oh, the Burrow Roach shenanigans, though. Hey, surprise! It's a bunch of roaches! Ah, and you know what? Doing a lot better this time. They don't have the 2-2 yet. I think maybe waiting for the 2-2 would have given a better result, but that was pretty awesome. Gotta say, I'm on board with that. Resources lost are not 2-1 anymore. It's 11,000 to 7,000. So, hey, you know what? Burrow Roach, good stuff. But also maybe burrow them because they heal better when they're burrowed, and some of these roaches are very low on HP. Okay, well, look at all these Marauders, man. Nice concave this time from Barcode. Once again, Siege Tank does not want to siege up, which I'm a little bit concerned about. Ooh, that one sieged up. Okay, good. So we have some siege tanks here. That's great. Honestly, building some Ravens at this point would be a good idea. That's where the burrow comes in. That's where the burrow comes in with the healing. Oh my gosh, he's not sneaking in here, is he? Yeah, we're sneaking sneaking the roaches out. This is fun. This is really fun stuff. So he's going to split the roaches into different setups, into 3 different mineral lines, and then pop them all at once. Ready? Ready, set, go. Ooh, go! Okay, I'm on board. On the other side, Seryu is just like, I don't know, kind of getting concave to death here a little bit. Scan. Revealing these roaches. SCVs going down, man. 54 SCVs have died here. It's 68 to 23 workers in favor of Barcode. This hatch got killed. This army's still pushing. A lot of the army for Barcode is on the other side of the map. Oh, we went into Hydralisks, did we? Better against Marauders, without a doubt. Better against Siege Tanks, too. That's why Hydraling Bane is such a popular strategy right now. Okay, catch you later. Another base dies. Yeah, so 4 hatcheries have died now for the Zerg player. Roaches are kind of still free. And did they get this? No way they got this orbital. They were allowed to kill an orbital. 2 orbitals, actually. Seryu, you gotta lift when there are roaches attacking your orbital commands. They can do that. This game is the weirdest Midrank Madness game I've cast in a while. This is why you make Hydras. You can snipe medevacs with them. Dude, 52 to 14 workers? Zerg player's only on 3 bases, which is not great for the Zerg player. Drones fighting Marauders with medevac support and 3-3 upgrades? Nope. Sorry, guys. I mean, I appreciate the belief in yourself, roaches, but drones, but absolutely not. Okay, so armor value 58 to 43. It's a bigger army for Seryu. It's a way better economy for Barcode. Working on, seismic spines. Some lurkers would be pretty awesome here too. Hydro lurker. Maybe a little Viper play, not too bad. And the Nidus. There's the Nidus. Dude, this is another dead hatch. This is just another dead hatch. Alright. So, look, Barcode. I relate. I really do. I have a hard time putting my army in position to deal with roving bands of Terran stuff that just shows up and kills my things. No, they're just lurkers inside the main base of Seryu causing all sorts of issues. Alright! So this is problematic, I think, for both players, which makes it fun. Yeah, handful of roaches? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Okay, 3-3 Marines, Marauders, just tearing into these roaches. Some lurkers come out. There we go, there we go. Gotta fall back. Scanning in. Siege tanks firing on those lurkers is good. These lurkers, yes, they came home to do this. It is 31 to 8 workers right now. It is an 8 SCV Terran player. Mules are good, but your orbitals died too. So Barcode's like, alright, here's the deal. We're just going to contain Barcode on 2 bases. I'm going to try to retake my Nat. I'm gonna maybe try to retake my 3rd at some point. Who knows? But if I can just straight up contain the Zerg player here, I can win this. Okay, Nidus Network died. Dude! Okay, so this is still alive for some reason. The lurkers are like, well, this is the only place we can go. There are no other Nidus worms out, so this is where we can get our damage done. And if they abandon the natural base, then guess who shows up to kill it? A bunch of Lings show up. The Lings do have 3 armor, but no Adrenal. They don't have speed either, by the way. This is one of those games where you go, like, you intend to go Roach Ravager, right? And then later on, you need Speedlings, but then you don't have speed for your Lings because you didn't get it at the start of the game. It's brutal. It's brutal is what it is. All right. I can't even tell. These medevacs are not letting me see what's happening here, but nope. Marines Marauders are insanely good. Queens are dying. Medevacs are... This tank has 23 kills. These Lings have 0 attack upgrades, no Adrenal, and no speed, and 3 armor. They're the tankiest, worst attacking Lings you can possibly get. So this is ball game, right? Like, that's it? Wait. These Lings have speed now? These Lings have metabolic boost now. Awesome. La 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 la. We're kind of base racing. The thing is, Terran buildings can float. Ooh, look at this base from Seryu. Okay, so Seryu has income, and Barcode does not. How? How is this game continuing? Because it is mid-rank madness, friends. Spore down. Speedlings in, but they get a bit of a surround in here. Some of these Marauders are getting surrounded. These Lings do have +1 attack now, so they're a little bit better at this. Unloading everybody into a position where they're immediately surrounded by Lings. Maybe not great. These medevacs are low on HP, low on energy, but all right. All right. So that's your ball game, right? It's 28 to 10 army supply. The army supply right now is 3 lurkers for Barcode. Main base gone, natural base gone. Barcode does not have enough money to rebuild a hatchery. If these 2 hatcheries die, that's it. That's it for income here. These lurkers, though, have been putting in some work, doing what they can. Seryu does know about floating because Seryu floated a building over here. Seryu, though, like, maybe get a base. And having the income here is amazing. What buildings even exist? 6. Oh, don't leave the extractors. It's extractors and a Nidus worm right now. Yeah, this game is over. Seryu has won this game. Seryu has scans. Seryu has Marauders. Seryu has medevac support. Seryu has the ability to kill the remaining buildings of the Zerg player, especially if those buildings are being revealed, which they are. Seryu's also sitting on 600 minerals and 1700 gas. could honestly float this somewhere, drop a bunch of mules, make a couple barracks, and start kind of trying to replace your army. Dude, what are you doing? Go with this dirt. Just kill these buildings. Okay. Don't walk your medevacs into the spore. They are all so injured. Okay, not all of them are so injured. There we go. Smart. Good micro. I approve. Okay, double extractor down. Buildings are now one extractor somewhere. I guess I can click on it. Over here. Fun. These drones accidentally scout this base. I'm not sure that's what they're trying to do. Oh, but flying over it. Okay, so the worker count now for Barcode is not gone, but it's gone. All right, it's gone. 0 workers. That's it. Zerg player is dead. There is income for the Terran. There is no income for the Zerg. The lurkers are here, and they're protecting this last final building. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because there's income here, and a barracks is being produced. And you can sit here and camp on that all you want. And maybe you can defend it. Seriously, you can. But what you can't do is win this game. Okay, are we trying to do Marauder Micro? Trying to dodge Lurker Spines? Okay. Alright, Medevac Micro here. Okay, no. Scan it and burn it. That Lurker should not have come over. GG! Seryu gets the win in one of the weirdest, absolute weirdest ZVTs I've ever seen. Just ultimately incredibly strange. Incredibly strange. I don't know what the Zerg player's build order was. I don't know what they were trying to do. If they're just trying to get maxed out on Roach Ravager at 9 minutes, there are better builds to do that. Maybe it was an old one. Kind of reminds me of a Heart of the Swarm build is what he did there. Maybe he's looking at old build orders. I don't know. I can't tell. I'm not in Barcode's mind here, but yeah. I mean, the resources lost here, 35,000 and 25,000. Just a massive difference. Some of these Marauders are war heroes, dude. 21 kills. 26 kills, 39 kills, 17 kills. 7 and 25 kills on that Marine. Holy cow. Yeah, it's not a big army, but it's an accomplished, decorated army. That's for sure. There are medevacs that I have not even counted their kills for because they're inside, or medevacs, Marauders, because they're inside that medevac. So you're replanted over here for some reason. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah. Effectively, what this came down to was, you know, Hydraling Bane is good. Roach Ravager, not that great, especially if you're not kiting. And just, I don't know, Banelings are good against Terran. Like, Hydraling Bane is the current meta here against Marine Marauder Medevac. No Widow Mines were made, which is a boon for the Zerg player. But yeah, just good micro, just good macro, just great scanning, good harassment, good just burning down creep tumors. The creep spread did not get to the halfway point of the map here today. And that is a credit to Seryu's denying of creep tumors, right? Right indeed. So end of the day, that was awesome. That was definitely weird. I gotta say, I mean, the number of roaches alone that died in this game, the burrow roach stuff was very fun. That made this game closer than it otherwise could have been, right? Getting just equal groups of burrowed roaches inside your enemy's mineral lines and popping them and sniping a ton of SCVs was awesome. That was the best thing today from Barcode. But 138 roaches died, 14 Ravagers went down, 8 Queens died. I mean, everything died, right? The entire army died. We know that. 7 hatches and a hive. And only 21 minutes is a big deal, too. So GG. Very, very strange game. I don't know if this was played as part of a tournament or something along those lines. I don't know. That was great. That was absolutely fantastic. Like, what a display. What a display of TVZ there. That was all the fun. But that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and Midrank Madness. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
The path of ascension is before us.